Welcome. You have likely heard the term quantum supremacy in the news, often accompanied by sensational headlines about the end of classical computing. But what does it actually mean? In this video, we are going to strip away the hype and explain the real science and significance behind this milestone concept in quantum physics. To understand supremacy, we first need to understand the machine. Your laptop, your phone, and even the world's biggest supercomputers are classical. They use bits. A bit is a switch. It is either off, representing 0, or on, representing 1. It can never be both. This binary logic is the foundation of our entire digital world. Quantum computers use qubits. Thanks to a property called superposition, a qubit can exist in a fluid state of probability, representing 0 and 1 simultaneously. Furthermore, through entanglement, these qubits can be linked together. This means that adding more qubits increases computing power exponentially, not just linearly. So, here is the definition. Quantum supremacy is the specific moment in time when a quantum computer solves a problem that is practically impossible for a classical computer to solve. It does not mean the problem has to be useful. It just has to prove that the quantum machine can do something the classical machine physically cannot do in a reasonable timeframe. This milestone was famously claimed by Google in 2019 with their Sycamore processor. They tasked it with a complex random number generation problem. Sycamore finished it in 200 seconds. They estimated that the world's fastest supercomputer at the time would take 10,000 years to do the same math. That massive gap is quantum supremacy. It is crucial to understand what this is not. It does not mean quantum computers are ready to replace your laptop. They are not faster at everything. In fact, they are slower at simple tasks like watching videos or browsing the web. Supremacy is a scientific proof of concept, showing that these machines can harness the laws of quantum mechanics for computation. Why haven't we switched yet? Because qubits are incredibly fragile. Any noise, heat, or vibration causes decoherence, where the quantum state collapses and the calculation fails. Maintaining the absolute zero temperatures required to keep them stable is an immense engineering challenge. Once we stabilize these machines, the potential is limitless. We could simulate molecular structures to discover new medicines, optimize global supply chains instantly, and yes, eventually crack current encryption standards, which is why cybersecurity experts are already preparing for a post-quantum world. In summary, quantum supremacy is the starting line, not the finish line. We have proven that the physics works. Now, humanity faces the engineering challenge of scaling this technology up to solve real-world problems. Thank you for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.